Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Ba'ashem B'Kakadash. This is your Aki Mitchell back with another quick lesson. Also want to give double honors and a salute to the men I learned this truth from. Shalom, Barakatham. Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick lesson, Salakia, on the current and the current prophecies that are coming to pass, man. Just like our elders been saying, man, for years, prophecies, they say it best, man. I'm just echoing that same sentiment. Prophecies are jumping off the pages, man, because I see it's clear. And it's clear to me, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, that what our elders been teaching, man, is the truth, and we do. Just like they see it, prophecies are literally jumping off the pages. But I'm gonna touch on this topic right here, and I'm gonna read this headline news. It's from Reuters.com, and it reads: Putin ally warns NATO of nuclear war if Russia is defeated in Ukraine. And this was published, updated a year ago, January 19, 2023. So this is roughly a year ago, but it's still, fairly new. So I'm going to go ahead and touch on it. It says, Moscow, January 19th, Reuters, an ally of President Vladimir Putin warned NATO on Thursday that that a defeat of Russia in Ukraine could trigger a nuclear war, while the head of Russian Orthodox Church said the world would end if the West tried to destroy Russia. That's prophecy, man. Let's go into right here. Salakia. I'm gonna go back to Isaiah, but let's go to Salakia. Let's go to second. Salakia, I have to go back. Bear with me one moment. Let's go to the book of Second Esdras, chapter 2. Salakia, Second Esdras 6-9. It says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed." Salakia for the hesitation, but that's what this article reads, man. And it says, well, I'm gonna read it again. It says at the top, it says, an ally of President Vladimir Putin warned NATO on Thursday that a defeat of Russia in Ukraine could trigger a nuclear war, while the head of the Russian Orthodox Church said the world would end if the West tried to destroy Russia, man. That's what brings me to 2nd Esdras 2:6, and it reads what? For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. Meaning the world, literally, meaning the planet Earth is not going to be destroyed, but this world that Esau Edom dictates to an extent, will end. Their rulership, make it more clear, their rulership will end. Their world, their eon will end, man. Not literally the earth will end, but their rulership, their dynasty will end, man. So that right there, prophecy, man, is jumping off the page. And if you go back at the beginning, it says what? On Thursday, that the defeat, Salakia, on Thursday, that a defeat of Russia will, Salakia. Let's read this again. An ally of President Vladimir Putin warned NATO on Thursday that a defeat of Russia in Ukraine could trigger a nuclear war. So let's go back to the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 5. It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire, man. That's that nuclear war, man. Because, like every other war, what was it mainly consist of, man? These wars, it's more or less, hand-to-hand combat. You got their with modern day technology, they got guns and things of that nature. But this war is going to be prominently with what? Nuclear destruction, man. You see, modern warfare, bloodshed, and things of that nature, man. Even with their explosives and stuff, man, you will see still the carnage of, human remains and bloodshed, as you see with, their technology of bombs or, things of that nature. But this one is going to be done with what? Nuclear annihilation, meaning that it's going to be a fuel of fire, that everything's going to be decimated, man. There's not going to be any remains of after this nuclear fallout, man. Everything is going to be with fuel of fire, man. I mean, everything is going to be on fire, man. So that's what this prophecy is talking about, man. We see these prophecies, man, are coming to pass, and we see prophecies literally jumping off the pages, man. There's going to be there's going to be wars and rumors of wars, man. That's what's going on, man. Let's continue reading on. It says, such apocalyptic rhetoric is intended to deter the U.S.-led NATO military allies, military alliance, from getting even more involved in the war. On the eve of a meeting of Ukraine's allies to discuss sending Kyiv more weapons. But the explicit recognition that Russia might lose on the battlefield marked a rare moment of public doubt from a prominent member of Putin's inner circle. The defeat of a nuclear power in a conventional war may trigger a nuclear war. Former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev I don't know, he's Russian. I can't speak Russian. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Medvedev, who serves as deputy chairman of Putin's powerful Security Council, said in a post on Telegram, nuclear powers have never lost major conflicts. Salakia, never lost major conflicts on which their fate depends, said Medvedev, who served as president from 2008 to 2012. Striking a similar tone at what he describes as an anxious time for the country, the head of the Russian Orthodox Church said in a seminar, said in a sermon for Epiphany, that trying to destroy Russia would mean the end of the world. Let's look at this word, epiphany.
Epiphany.
So this word epiphany, it reads a manifestation of Christ to the Gentiles as represented by the Magi, Matthew 2, 1 through 12. So, epiphany, that word in itself, let's make sure I'm in the read. Yeah, here we go. So like it, this article when it jumps around. But yeah, that word, so like it, let's see. Yeah, right here. Striking a similar tone at what he described as an anxious time for the country, the head of the Russian Orthodox Church said in a sermon for Epiphany that trying to destroy Russia would mean the end of the world. Medvedev said NATO and other defense leaders due to meet in Ramstein Air Base in Germany on Friday to talk about strategy and support for the West's attempt to defeat Russia and Ukraine should think about the risk of their policy, man. So they're telling them to think about what would happen, man, if you continue to support this war against them and the Ukraine, man. It said Putin cast Russia's special military operation in Ukraine as an existential I might be saying that word. It's not rolling off the tongue right.
Existential.
Yeah, existential. There you go. Concern with existence, especially human existence, as viewed in the theory of existentialism. It's not rolling off the tongue right. It's like it. Okay, now we back. President, so like Putin cast Russia's special military operation in Ukraine as an existential, bear with me, battle with an aggressive and arrogant West and has said that Russia will use all available means to protect itself and its people. Alarming time. The Kremlin chief has sought to the Kremlin chief has sought in recent months to gird Russians for a much tougher battle while promising eventual victory in a war that the leaders of the West say they will never let them win. The United States had denied Russian claims that it wants to destroy Russia, while President Joe Biden has cautioned that a conflict between Russia and NATO could trigger World War III. Now let's go to right here, the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and 14, which I already got, pulled up. It reads, "The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly," man. So when we talk about woe, it means what? Destruction, man. You know what I'm saying? They had World War I, World War II, World War III is on the horizon, man. That's what they talking about. And what Biden just said, he cautioned that a conflict between Russia and NATO could trigger what? World War III, man. And their continuation, and if Russia end up losing, what their Orthodox preacher said, and also one of their chief military or Russian, what's this guy name? Medvedev, or Medvedev or something like that. I can't pronounce his name. What he said it can lead to a Russia lose. It can lead to what? A nuclear war, man. So we see prophecy, man. These prophecies are coming to, we see them slowly, man, coming to pass, man. Just like what prophecy means is said before these things are being said to come into existence before they actually come into existence, man. So these things are mentioned, like the Lord said. The Lord uttered His voice, man, and it shall come to pass, man. So the Lord is uttering what shall come to pass, and it's being revealed through His prophets, man, starting with our elders, man. So we see these things, man, coming to pass, and we just hope Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and we protect us, and we're asking for mercy, man. That's what we hope. We're prisoners of hope, and we hope that we're in the gracious and good grace of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's mercy, man. Because we know these things are coming to pass, and we know that we are coming, ill times, meaning bad times, man, or coming to pass, man, meaning that famine, war, sedition among men, all these things are coming, man. We see it with the grocery prices still skyrocketing, man. The commodities, your necessities, the things you need to live, your food and water, there on the horizon. So these things are prophesied. They will come to pass, man. Lucky. I'm gonna read a little bit more of this article, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. It says, but the top Putin allies said that tens of billions of dollars worth of U.S. and European military assistance to Ukraine shows that Russia is now in a confrontation with NATO itself. the Cold War nightmare of both Soviet and Western leaders. Yeah, it's a nightmare, man. It's about to come. This nightmare is about to come to reality, man. Let me see right here. Let me just read this again. It says the United States has denied Russian claim that it would. So like the United States has denied Russian claims that it wants to destroy Russia, while President Joe Biden has cautioned that a conflict between Russia and NATO could trigger World War III, man. You know, I ain't gonna read much more of this. Well, I could read this right here, this nuclear doctrine. So they got a nuclear doctrine. It said Russia's February 24th invasion of Ukraine has triggered one of the deadliest European conflicts since World War II and the biggest confrontation between Moscow and the West since the 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis. The United States and its allies have condemned Russia's invasion of Ukraine as an imperial land grab, while Ukraine has vowed to fight until the last Russian soldier is ejected from its territory, man. So they made a vow that what they're not gonna, that these Ukrainians are not gonna give up. And Russia said if they end up losing, you know, this war in Ukraine, it's gonna lead to what? A nuclear, a nuclear war, man. So we see these things coming to pass, man. What the book of Isaiah 9:5 say. I'm gonna go back to it. Book of Isaiah chapter 9 verse 5, it says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire, man. That's talking about this third woe, man, that's coming to pass, that's going to be ultimately climaxed by the nuclear fallout. And I'm going to end it there. Hope the body was edified. Till next time, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Wakakadash. Again, this your Akim Madrilazil. Lord willing, I'll be back with another lesson. Also want to give double honors and a salute to the men I learned this truth from. Till next time, Shalom, Barakatham, and a Baba Shalom.